antibacterial features, anti-molding, humidity regulating. That was like ideal for a space like this and a space for the studio as well. Hello, how are you? My name is Charlie. Come on in, let me show you around. So I'm a singer-songwriter, producer. I've been doing this for a long time. We just moved in here. This is my new home, but it's also where I work. So this is my little home studio. We can go check it out later, but you must be thirsty, so why don't I pour you some tea first, and we can check out the house. I've been playing music my whole life. For as early as I can remember, I've been involved in like church bands and school choir. I moved to Melbourne when I was 14, so I had the opportunity to like study music a bit more seriously over there. When I was 17, I started writing songs. I was even involved in music during the army. I released my first EP about 10 years ago. And I just haven't really looked back since. I guess you can call it a calling. So yeah, it's been an interesting journey. Come, have a seat. I suppose it's that sense of catharsis you get. Every performer gets a huge kick out of that, I'm sure. But it's also the deep connection that you can have not just with the music, but with the audience and also the people that you're playing with. So yeah, I think that's what keeps me going. Cheers. In terms of my daily routine, I don't really have a routine. It gets really, really busy sometimes, and we work like 18 hours a day for like weeks on end, just trying to finish a project. But there are days where it's really chill as well. So it really, really depends. But most of the time, I'm in my studio, just like tinkering away. You want to come check it out? Let's go. So I've pretty much worked from home most of my life, right? Just producing from my bedroom. And it has its pros and cons, but sometimes it's not the best when there is when the lines are blurred, right? When work and play are they're so intertwined. Right now, I'm very blessed to have a space like this. So let me show you the studio. Ta-da! So it's a very simple setup. The walls are treated. Everything is quite straightforward in terms of having a very simple signal chain. So I can just take a guitar, right, and just plug and play. I don't have to think too much about the setup. Everything's already laid out very nicely where it needs to be. I can just record ideas into a mic without having to worry which mic I want. Everything's all laid out. So yeah, I kind of like that spontaneity, being able to do that, but in a professional kind of setting. And this space allows me to do that. I've also consciously made a bit more separation between work and rest. Obviously with the curtains and these double doors, and those doors you saw at the entrance, right? So that there's a bit more of a line drawn between the two, and I think it's been a lot better for my mental health. Come, let's go outside. Yeah, it's definitely important to maximize and optimize your rest area as well. We put a lot of thought into our living area. We wanted it as minimalist and no clutter as much as possible. My wife is a ceramicist, so there's a lot of pots lying around, but there's a nice cabinet here for her, and this shelving area. Other than that, yeah, this is it's quite open. We just want that feeling of calm. I think the paint adds a lot to it as well. We picked like an off-white color for the ceiling and the walls from Gush, and it does add to that feeling of calmness and restfulness. Hello. I first heard about Gush from a friend, and I was really excited because there were all these properties like antibacterial features, anti-molding, humidity regulating. That was like ideal for a space like this and a space for the studio as well. So the fact that it's Singaporean as well, yeah, just made me really proud and excited to support local product. So it's all the little things like that that really make a difference in our daily lives. So thank you, Gush.